So there's been this whole, I guess, uprising of method actors ever since Heath Ledger really did his whole Joker iconic thing. So today's topic is going to be about method acting and how you should pull off method acting. Now, for example, method actors probably don't really read scripts. In the beginning of method acting, it was more of a cosplay kind of thing. You know, you would be that character for Comic-Con or cosplay, whatever the hell you do cosplay. So it was like, that's what the original idea of method acting was. Well, actually, no, it's more of an ancient thing. But anyway, so many actors now have started method acting, like Jared Leto. Of course, he's just being the Joker again. Apparently, what's his name? Redmayne, something Redmayne. Hey! Oh, shit! Everyone hold tight while I figure out where I'm... Nathan? Something Redmayne. Sorry. Give me 1 sec. That's not it. Edward. It's Edward, isn't it? Eddie! Eddie Redmayne. Probably Edward. He does method acting. Apparently, he method acted for his role in Fantastic Beasts, which is pretty cool. Because it's not Joker. But I would also argue that Bryan Cranston's a bit of a method actor, but he does look at scripts. Christian Bale, but he's not really a method actor. He's just he really wants to do. See, there's a difference between a method actor and a stunt, an actor who does their own stunts. So Christian Bale is more of a stuntsman, or wants to do as many stunts as he can. He didn't want to do any of the Batman flying stuff. Like that was one. Yeah, I guess that was just too dangerous for him. It just wasn't an interest of his, given that he hated the Batman suit in the beginning anyway. So there are stunts men, and then there are method actors. Now, the perfect actor that you want to hire is a method actor who's also a stuntsman, or an actor who could be a method actor but follows scripts. Now, there's nothing wrong with being an actor and following scripts. There's nothing wrong with being an actor and not following a script. What you want to do is you want to get into that character however you think you should get into that character. So, let's say my movie comes out and it's a memoir of me. Who would I want to play me besides me? I don't know. But if I wanted them to get it right, they'd have to nail down my mannerisms. They'd have to nail down who I am, who I was, blah, 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 blah. So let's take a character, like somebody we know, like Harry Potter, for example. If I wanted to play Harry Potter, how would I get to that level, you know? Well, I get a scar. I'd have to know what it feels like to be extremely alone and no parents, ever. And, so you gotta dig deep into yourself. Now, you can watch all these videos on how actors prepare. Different actors prepare different ways. Heath Ledger didn't really prepare. He just got the costume on and he was the Joker. I don't know how Eddie Redmayne... Eddie Redmayne trained by visiting zoos. Well, zoos. Wildlife foundations or something, anyway. It's because he's like the wildlife guy, you know. So he's got to be like very understanding of pets. Now, the thing is, when an actor steps outside or does more than they need to do for the role, that's what makes a brilliant actor. Like Leonardo DiCaprio suffering in the woods, or cutting his hand in Django Unchained. I mean, no one asked him to do that, but or having Margot Robbie hit him in Wolf of Wall Street. like, it's those actors that make icons. And that's what you want. You want to be, well, depends who you are, but you want to be that actor that everyone looks at and is like, he was so good in that. Directors will hire him. Scriptwriters will want him in their scripts. Usually, scriptwriters are kind of the people that you just throw away. It's the director that matters. But the guy who created the story, or the girl, or the woman, or the man who created the story, that's important. They are important. Everybody in the innards of making a movie, or making a TV show, or making a play, or anything really, they're all important, and they all should be recognized. Now, sometimes they're not. Sometimes that's not the director's fault. Sometimes that's not the actor's fault. Like, the production company. Usually it's the production company's fault. Anyway, the point is that everyone matters. But if you're doing method acting, you'll probably have more fun than if you were just reading a script. Because most method actors don't follow scripts. They don't need scripts. But if you're going to give them a script, then they decide either to use the script or not to use the script. Bryan Cranston used the script. But he also tried to get into his character his way. He would not wear Walter White's clothes home. He refused because he didn't want to be taking this poisonous man home with him. Christian Bale didn't want to wear the Batman suit. It was annoying, but he did fight in it. And he is brilliant in his fight scenes. And apparently he had probably the most fun with Heath Ledger, because Heath Ledger was just a method actor, and you could just throw him around like a rag doll. It was great. Like, he really got into the role. And that's what you want to do. You want to get into the role of whoever you are, whatever you're portraying. Actors probably have one of the funnest jobs in the world. Probably. The only people that would have more fun than actors would be the people that actually did these things. There is no Toronto Batman. Sorry. There is no actual Batman. There's nobody in history that has actually worn the cape and cowl and flown off rooftops. That's never happened. Now in the films, those stuntmen were Batman, but there's no guy that we know of that ever did this. But there were people that became Jokers, but that was terrifying. So what you've also got to realize is whatever work you put out there, there's always going to be backlash. There's always going to be people that don't think you're doing your work properly. There's always going to be people who are in love with you, like infatuated, like obsessed. Chances are, if you're a good actor, or even a good method actor, you will be famous. You will be recognized for your work if you do outstanding work. And that's just the luck of the draw. I mean, well, not really. You chose this career. Like, Bryan Cranston's famous, but he's happy. He's settled. I'm not going to tell you how to become an actor, or how to act, or how to direct. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is about method acting and how you should get into a character, and how there are different ways to become a character. So, explore different avenues. Dress up as different people. Go to Comic-Cons as different people. Halloween is J.K. Rowling's favorite day. You want to know why? Because you get to dress up as someone else. And if you really want to run with it, get like all the makeup going, or whoever you want to be, like Darth Vader. Have like a sort of Christian Bale like voice, like, "Oh, guy killed your father." I don't know, like, just have fun with it. I think method actors might have more fun than regular actors, but that's my opinion.